Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Sweden is definitely overpowered campaign. So our leader is just making so many freaking Diplo points, and we're almost at the cap, and we're way ahead of time on Diplo. So we're going to do some development. We'll just go with the cheapest one, I think. Why is the cost sorted incorrectly? Why is Halagoland at the top? Game, you seem confused. 103 is most definitely higher than 55. So, okay, I'm going to bump up diplomacy in whichever ones I can that are toward the bottom of the list, or the top of the list in this case. And because we don't have any other spare other monarch points, we're just going to have to do it on a bunch of different provinces. I'm just going to spend until we have no Diplo points. Because I don't have the, I'm 7 years at a time. It's crazy. Alright, we're going to wait till this month now, here. We'll accept the call. And I'm going to just siege down all my claims and sit up here and just try to avoid the winter. And someone had suggested that when you, when an AI is controlling your war, if you set stuff in the demands, like you know how you can have saved requests? Sue for peace, like I want this and this. Like, that like having it set might provide you with more, like of a likelihood of the AI actually agreeing. Hey, free papal influence. You know what we could do? We could also become Defender of the Catholic Faith. Now, how cool would this be? Could the Defender of the Faith join the Protestant League? That would be interesting. Well, I'm going to find out. Now we have 4 missionaries. Pretty cool. I have a feeling that Lithuania is going to draw most of the attention of Muscovy. Should just give me free reign to come on over here and cause problems. With my fancy pants infantry. However, we are right in the midst of a bunch of conversion, and there's a chance we could possibly get a nasty rebellion, or this looming disaster. We also have quite a bit of papal influence. So, more money? Is that where's most of the money come from these days? Trade. You only need this, I believe, to turn it on. I think if you are at peace, you'll still have manpower recovery speed. So that could be useful. Of course, yearly legitimacy wouldn't be horrible either. I mean, in 10 years, most you could gain from this would be 20 legitimacy. Still, right now, in 10 years, we'll have another 20. So we could have 30. I mean, our character's not likely to die for quite a while. I mean, he might, but either that or save up for mercantilism or stability. Becoming Curia Controller. Do we want to do that? Can we, first off? We do have 3 cardinals. So we could just spend 5 points to try. Pretty unlikely, but you never know. And I guess improving relations with the papacy couldn't hurt for just a little bit. Okay. Keep in mind Muscovy's busy with their war over here. And I did not send enough troops there. That needs to be 7. Moskva. Fully maintained capital fort. That requires a lot of troops. Now the Hansa's taking a shot at Denmark. Here comes Muscovy. Well, hopefully they fight this massive Lithuanian army. Did Lithuania call Poland in as well? They did. So I could probably just hide a bit and let them take all the damage and hopefully just sneak out a couple chunks of territory. Kazan has accepted peace, so the full attention of Muscovy is going to be on us now. And yet, it's fine. There's 50,000 troops here against 27. That's not even counting mine, and I've got 36,000. They're all nearby. What I want to avoid, though, is having him come up and going after these guys, because I'm spreading out pretty weak. Trading in fur. Nice. Let's not go for cargo pole. Well, I guess we could. But let's not worry about... I'm going to put these armies all together. In Torzuk. The forests of Torzuk. And then I'm going to set in my diplomacy thing the things that I would want. This is saying that it would cost Diplo points, but I really don't think that it should, because the war is it's a conquest war, and I have claims. So there, it's set to remember the claims. Meanwhile, Lithuania is getting beaten up. I don't actually mind if he gets hurt, because if his heir dies and I want to attack him, I need to be able to beat Lithuania straight up, so I'm just going to let Poland and Lithuania both do all the work. I know I do that a lot, but it's just the right way to play, honestly. I mean, let the AI fight each other. In any three-man, like, balance of power situation, if you can let the other two do all the work, you should, because it's just better for you. Alright, Civil War is paused. Perhaps I should get the legitimacy. If Civil War fired, we would have 10 extra unrest, and we'd likely end up with pretender rebels, which would make us a different dynasty than Lithuania. We don't want that. I managed to get 7 points. 7 whole points. Where are you going? Stay away, Muscovy. Look at that, he's got quite a few men. Good job, you two. It's impressive. Did the, no, the actual thing has not started yet. Nice! Oh, I love that event. Well, military power we don't need. The only one we really need is administrative, so we'll take the prestige, the stability, and the administrative. Thank you. An excellent minister. I thought you were only supposed to get those with level 3 advisors, but apparently Apparently no. They just barely won that fight. Alright, well I'm going to move in on the other forts then, since they just pushed them back. And then I'll take these guys. We're restricted by forts here. We'll try for it. Might be a bit too much. Let's add that to the provinces that I'd like. Send demands. How dare you reject me? Why would you do this? My demands are perfectly reasonable. Also, I want the leader to not be with that army. I'd rather that he be available and down here. So the Novgorodian separatists are at 80%. And they're just upset in Arkhangelsk, which I believe is probably related to the conversion. Yes. So that's not going to happen, most likely. And in November of this year, we'll be done. So I'm a little too spread out here. I think he's going to go for one of my armies. Yeah, I'm going to back off of that. We're going to back off of that one as well. Religious uproar. According to the governor of Olonets, the citizens are in an uproar because of our missionaries' lack of respect for any religious practices or traditions that are different from their own. We get an infantry, or 40% chance of heretics rising up in Olonets. Olonets. Sure, we'll take the unrest, whatever. Thanks for the free troop. Does he have regular maintenance cost? Indeed he does. And again, the base war exhaustion is gonna, or the base unrest is just gonna tick down pretty quickly. I feel like we're part of like a three-man team over here. Like these three countries are really strong and they work well together until they, you know, decide to hate each other. There's always that. A minor consideration. Any other places that a workshop might make sense? The workshop, like the counting house, is very strong. We're out of money now, but we've got a 0.2 now. I could spend a ton more time thinking about like the right place to put stuff, but nah. Alright, well they'll take care of that and I'll push into some more provinces. I'm such a good helper. Nice. More of this stuff. Our armies have engaged the enemy. Why? We're not supposed to do that. Stop it. Don't fight the enemy. Just let them, you know, suffer. I think I'm going to get rid of that pop-up. I mean, it's nice knowing how much papal influence I'm gaining, but it seems kind of unnecessary, actually. We'll maintain the diplomat with the papal state. Ooh, Lithuania has some peasants. They're going to want out of the war here. Wow. Not when they're making that many gains, but I'm a little nervous that they might not give me anything in the war. If they don't, that's alright. I mean, I'll just continue getting my administrative ideas. Which will actually be more than enough to, like, make a difference. You think Lithuania's going to make us go all the way to 100% war score before they do the peace? Alright. On to the final couple here. I think Muscovy is like on their last leg as far as military goes. Yeah, that's it. That's their army right there. Good job, Poland, Lithuania. Mostly Lithuania. Well, that's mostly Poland. Poland's doing almost all the work. Interesting. Yeah, Sweden's not overpowered. Not at all. Why would Sweden be overpowered? This is totally reasonable. Well, I managed to take it back. How did you get behind me? And what are you doing? Stop it. Denmark will cede Midtjylland to the Hansa. Denmark will renounce their claims. They will be forced to give the Hansa income. Well, they still exist, so they got that going for them, which is nice. But for the most part, yeah, Denmark is almost done. Let's get a few more boats. And also, I could start making actual docks. They're kind of expensive, but increasing our naval force limit would help us to contest the Hansa, which is something I do want to do. Alright, stay away from me, Muscovy. Don't you dare move on Gaelic. I'm watching you. Yes, go for Poland. That's what we really want. What did I just see about... Oh, we engaged in cargo pull. Yeah. Nice. I actually took Nizhny Novgorod pretty fast. Just lost inspiring victory. Hey, look at that. They got Kazani separatists. Now they have to fight rebels as well. Good luck, Muscovy. This is the death of Muscovy right here. Now, how did you get up there? What are you doing, Muscovy? Let's go just take care of them real quick. Man, we barely lose any troops at all. Our troops are so awesome. This 110% defensive discipline and 20% infantry combat ability. So good. It's so good. Now that is not a fort. Why don't we spread out and take a couple more now? We'll split in half. Is there some reason why I can't march there? This fort's occupied. No, I guess it's not controlled. I guess, yeah, that does make sense. It's just stupid. That's all. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to remember. The next time that thing pops up, I'm just going to say no. And get rid of that pop-up. Don't you dare. Stay away from me. I don't want to lose any troops. I'm losing men in this war. Just due to the stupid attrition. So I feel like I'm doing my job. 99% war score. This war can't last much longer. Unhappiness amongst the clergy. We will agree to their demands. We'll lose some prestige in order to gain papal influence. Muscovy will cede Belozaru, Rizev, Ustjug, Torzuk, and Tikvin to Sweden. Alright. And we definitely did not spend any diplo points, because that's about how many we had a second ago. Muscovy will cede et Kara to Lithuania. They will release Perm, and apparently Lithuania spent 218 diplo power, probably to force the release of Perm. They gained a lot of prestige. I suffered 30 aggressive expansion. I imagine that I gained a bit of... Yeah, Muscovy lost provinces in our war, plus 19. Sweet. And yeah, they gave us a lot. They gave us pretty much everything that I mean, they gave me Ustyug, they gave me claims. 5 provinces. That's pretty good. So much for, wow. Holy crap. Those are expensive. Are they all just like... Yeah, they're all pretty decent development. Damn. That's good and bad, you know? Would have been better if I could have gotten my administrative ideas out of the way. Alright, cool. Well, we're certainly going to have our looming disaster come back now. And we got more land to convert. And we got these guys at 90%. $1.6 Novgorod. Just need the conversions. Or, you know what, I think I'm going to park a couple troops there, maybe? Or the other thing we could do is we could just bump stability up by 1. Yeah, that feels like a very good thing to spend points on. Just stabilize the country a bit. Oh hey, that number totally got updated again. Damn. Yeah, overextension number. Still, it's low enough that I could make it go away. Novgorod and Ladoga. So we need like 16 regiments on each of these provinces. That can be arranged. There's enough for you. There's enough for you. And then you can just hang out next door. And we'll ignore these 4 for now. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.